when you as man, you have a buddy and you maybe see that he has kind of this addiction, or he's talking about with you about his porns he watches, or his addiction to sport or whatever. What can you do as man, as friend, for your buddy to open the eyes for them? But sometimes, you need a little push to open your eyes and realize, okay, maybe I have a mental health issue. So how can you help your friend as man?
That's a great question. I'm really glad you asked this question because it's so important. So I would say the first step as me as a man to help other men when they come up with and share this in the men's circle or in normal life is to acknowledge that a lot of times we men would be struggling with very similar things. There's major things that we struggle, and it's not like we're all unique. We a lot of times feel like that because we bottle it up and we never share it. So we're like, oh, I'm struggling. I'm the only one in the world with these issues. And the reality is we're not. So first, I would say, yeah, man, I mean, I struggle with this, or I struggle still with this. And then just by that act of acknowledgement that it's okay, already puts a lot of stress away.
So you tell your friend that you have the same.
Yeah, or I had the same, yeah. And just say how it is, right? I struggle with this, man, this is okay. I've experienced these issues before. And obviously we men, we are solution driven, right? We want to help out by trying to fix it, right? And with men, it works, it quite works because all men are like that. So a lot of times, obviously, if the other man is in the capacity to hear and listen to the solution, I would just say, listen, I came through this. This was something that I experienced in my life. And if you want, I can share my experience and tell you how I overcome this. And it took such a long time. That's what I did. And we love steps. So it's like step one was just an acknowledging, accepting that it happened, not being a victim mentality or blaming someone else. It happened. I move on. Let's accept it and move on, and what we can do from it.
I think the first thing is to open up.
Of course.
To understand that it's okay to open up and show this part of weakness.
Yeah.
That's normal.
It's okay and normal. And that's like number one rule of Fight Club, which I call the men's circles, is a safe space, right? And there's no judgment. Nobody is going to talk about this outside the circle as well. It's completely safe. And that already creates a level of trust that men will be like, yeah, I'm struggling with this, or I had these type of behaviors and I don't know what to do with it. Because a lot of times we're lost, right? There's not always an answer to everything on Google, right? And the internet.
Especially in this topic. And I'm glad